So it's just a very odd day right now here at the airport.
You guys are in a heightened state of security naturally because of what's going on, but there have been no threats at this point, is the question, I suppose, to any of the sites here.
Right. We've had no indications of any type of terrorism, and so we are just now responding to what's going on.
Mike, I have a question. For people who are at the airport, you're telling them to go home. People who have a flight today, maybe even tomorrow, what's the best advice?
The best advice is I wouldn't even plan on traveling today. I don't think anything's going to happen. If it does, it can be very late and very slow. If you are desperate to get someplace, I would call with your carrier, see what their status is. Many airlines are voluntarily canceling flights, so it's going to be very difficult to travel in or out. And then to follow on to that, it's going to take 2 to 3, maybe 4 days for the airline system if it should ever get back to normal again, just because planes and crews are out of position. And just the whole situation, we have to take a look at what we want to do next. So it's going to be a very difficult time for the next several days.
Mike McCarran from San Francisco International, thank you very much for joining us. Now, Sharon Chin is also at San Francisco International, and she's been talking to passengers there. Sharon, what's going on?
Well, first of all, as we said, it was confirmed just a few minutes ago that a United Flight 93 from Newark, New Jersey to SFO did crash near Pittsburgh.
Pictures of the bridge, and you can see, just like the Bay Bridge, stark contrast to what a normal Tuesday morning would look like.
Let's go to Lisa Badalonis right now. She's in our newsroom and is keeping an eye on the traffic situation all across the Bay Area, including all the major bridges. Lisa, how are things looking?
And we heard from some of the BART officials, too, that a lot of the BART stations are much quieter this morning in light of the events in Washington, D.C. and in New York. Now, I want to touch on another problem. This is Highway 4, unrelated to this morning's events, but there are evacuations in progress in this Discovery Bay area between Discovery Bay and Stockton. Highway 4 remains shut down because of this morning's accident involving that tanker truck carrying molten sulfur. The tanker truck has caught fire. There are evacuations in progress for Discovery Bay, Cherry Glen, and the surrounding areas, and we'll let you know once Highway 4 is reopened. But closer back here to the Bay Area again, all lanes are open at the Bay Bridge. You saw those live pictures, a very quiet commute, although there is heightened security for all of our local bridges and heightened security for BART as well. BART is running on full service this morning. April Ann.
Lisa, I understand that BART officials, too, are doing things like checking the lockers around BART stations, places like that, ensuring that things are moving as smooth as possible, making sure there's nothing suspicious, again, as a precaution.
Usually, yes, and they take those standard measures. Anytime they're on heightened alert, they've got more people out there monitoring the trains and the stations. But a quiet scene at BART as well this morning.
Lisa Badalonis, thank you very much. One thing we also want to let our viewers know is that San Francisco's Office of Emergency Services will be holding a press conference perhaps in the coming hour or so. We will go there and get the latest information for you.
Yeah, we are expecting potentially hear the mayor to speak at that OES news conference, and of course we'll bring that to you as we have it. Take a look at these live pictures right now. This is the Bay Bridge. It is absolutely deserted. 9 o'clock, still part of rush hour, and yet there is no one out there at this hour. It is startling sight, really, to see it looking this desolate.
And to give you an idea of just how widespread these explosions, again, on the East Coast only have affected just the entire nation, Governor Gray Davis has actually closed down all state buildings in California.